Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Holistic Academy podcast. Today, our guest is Cristiano Falconi, and we're going to talk about how to reach success in 2024. Cristiano, thank you for coming to our podcast.
Thank you, Marina, for inviting me in the Holistic Academy. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Chris, can you tell about yourself?
Of course. So I'm a Feng Shui consultant. For a few years I was working as a lawyer, then I changed and I became a Feng Shui consultant, and basically what I do, I study the energy of people and of spaces in order to help them to achieve success, to be happy and to be balanced in life.
By the way, if you come to our academy, you can see this beautiful atmosphere and design which Cristiano created for us. Cristiano, I would like to talk today about success. What does it take to be successful, and which energy is going to work for us in 2024 in order to enrich our experiences?
Oh, this question is really very interesting because 2024 will be another year where the energy is very fast. So this is definitely not very good for the human being. Why? Because when the world energy is fast, the humans get lost and get confused. So the first tips to become successful in 2024 is to have a slow lifestyle and to try to find the right holistic therapy in order to ground yourself. So you can use different techniques from Feng Shui to art therapy, but it's very important to really establish a connection with the earth, with nature. So this is the first point. The second point is to understand yourself. So what is exactly your vibration and how you can enhance it to become successful. In this case, as a Feng Shui consultant, I use the Chinese horoscope. Mm-hmm. So once I do the Chinese horoscope for a person, I can understand and I can suggest the person how to manage her or his lifestyle to become successful. So for 2024, I think it's important to identify your strong aspect and your weak aspects, and second, to develop an holistic technique to ground yourself.
Okay, so how do we identify our strong and weak aspects?
So in this case, of course, I can provide the Chinese horoscope, which is a great help, but I think it's no need to go so far if you don't want. So you have to connect with your inner soul. So also there are many techniques that allows us to connect with our inner soul and to understand our true vibration. Mm-hmm. Of course, a pure and grounded lifestyle is helping. So what does it mean, a pure and healthy lifestyle? It means you have to sleep well, you have to eat well, you have to perform an holistic technique or art in order to express your energy. So if you build a healthy lifestyle, immediately you realize what is your strong point and what is your weak point.
Mm-hmm. I think so. It's come again to point number one, which you mentioned, to slow down, right? That's how we are getting in connection to ourselves. And I think by talking about, now I understand a little bit better, in talking about the weak points, it's not exactly the weak points, but it's more evaluating what triggers you, right?
Yes, exactly.
What triggers you. because when we disconnected from ourselves, everything is triggers us, right? Or we choose not notice the triggers. We kind of brush it out and move on very fast. But once we slow down, get in touch with our body, connected to our body, we start to understand, okay, that's how I reacted on this outside stimulus, right?
Exactly, yes. So when I say we need to slow down, I mean we need also to understand I want to be, for instance, an actor because I really feel that I can perform well, or I just want to be an actor because I pick up the social vibration that I have around me, or because my hero is an actor and I also want to be an actor. So slowing down means also acceptance. Acceptance that no, I will never be an actor, but I know that I can be a very good life coach, a Feng Shui consultant, or a lawyer, or a nurse. So this is really a mission that in 2024 it's very, very important. Why? Because if you still follow a destiny that doesn't resonate with you, the fast energy of 2024 will create a lot of anxiety, will create a lot of misaligned energy in your body and in your chakras.
It's very hard to do than say to slow down, because the watching the speed of everything is happening around you. For example, with me sometimes, if I'm not meditate, if I'm following my practices, daily practices, I have this anxiety and fear of missing out.
Yes.
Because I think, oh, everything's happening around, but kind of it is slowing down, right? When you kind of, okay, today I stay home and meditate instead of running to another event to attend, right?
Yes, exactly.
But then the thought is coming, okay, if I stay and meditate, but event is happening, what if I miss something?
Yes, it's linked with our fears. Especially in a big city like Dubai, plenty of opportunity 24/7, we risk to be overexcited. Like, I should not miss this event, I should go and meet this person, I should go and celebrate these other events. So no, this is not true. What is really needed for us, it will come. If you don't go to the event, but the destiny is to connect with some person, you will meet this person in another way. So I'm facing the same, honestly, but we need to have the courage and to be brave enough to say, first is me, first is my connection with myself and the connection with the Mother Earth. So I know it's very difficult. I'm working also month after month and year after year on that, but we need to do that if we really want to connect with our inner soul and to perform at our best.
Yes, so working on our fears.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, because when we feel this anxiety or fear of missing out, it's mean there is a instability in us.
Yes.
Which telling us you are not achiever enough.
Exactly. Yes. But Marina, I tell you something. We all have fears.
Yes, true.
But if you are grounded, you can fight your fears.
Okay.
So this is the point that I think at our days, after the different drama that happens in the last years, our heart is fulfilled of fears. So what we should do is to be grounded. See, a big tree, when a big tree is healthy and he has strong roots, even if a storm comes, okay, he may be broken a little bit, he may lose some leaves, but it will not move. So if we are grounded enough, we can face the majority of the problems and the fears that we face daily.
Okay, let's talk about grounding techniques for our
Yes.
viewers. I will tell my techniques, and then
Sure.
you add. So I think first thing which we need to do, we need to observe what information we consuming. Make sure that, okay, whatever you letting into your five senses, whatever meeting your eyes, is it really need to be scrolling on social media through all this news which is popping out, or it's not necessary to do it, particularly first thing in the morning. Then boundaries, it's very important. What
Yes.
people you allowed in your life. So how you using your time, because time is value. Are you spending it the way that benefits you, or you just throwing it around and let other people to basically use your time?
Exactly.
The healthy habits, watch what you eat, make sure you exercise every day, because it's metabolism, and it's your muscles work. You're releasing the stress through your muscles as well. Try to meditate. It's not what it sounds scary, like a big and boring word, but basically there is a different ways of meditating. You can meditate by taking a cup of tea or coffee. Just fully concentrate and be aware of what you're doing at this moment. This is meditation by itself. If you're coming out of house, notice the sounds, notice the senses, notice what your skin feels. This is a meditation, right?
Yes.
And mindfulness at the same time.
See, all of what you are saying can be under the umbrella of our world. People, we all lost the power of prioritizing things. See, I give you a very simple example. When we drive in our car, we cannot talk to our phone or answer our WhatsApp, because otherwise it's dangerous, first of all, and we can get lost and we can have an accident. So one way to ground is also to understand what should be done now and what I can do it in 1 hour or even tomorrow.
Exactly.
See, prioritizing things, unfortunately, even children at school, they are so much under pressure. They don't understand if they should listen the teacher answering the WhatsApp, speaking to the classmates. So let's go back to roots. Prioritizing things is essential. So first we need to ground, so to sleep, so the quality of sleep is the best things to ground. And then we have to eat good food, and then we have to have a kind of sports routine. See, so these little things should come at first, and then all the others, because if you don't have this basement, you cannot grow.
As well, planning is a very good point. For example, every night I make a plan. I write in it by my hands what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. So, and I'm not putting too much into it, because it's kind of, if you put too much and then not achieve, it's putting you down, and you don't want to do that. That's how our psyche works. So put about 60% of what would you like to achieve and make it happen. So next day you look at your plan, and then in the evening it's very important to reflect what have been done and what hasn't been and why. So this is also give you direction and structure, and stick to this plan. If it doesn't go by plan, sometimes it's happened, it's okay. You can do it tomorrow, but don't beat yourself for that, for not achieving. As long as you're trying and making at least 50% what you planned, it's a very good step.
Exactly.
And praise yourself. Notice the things which you did gratefully, success, because our brain is working in the way that we notice what we didn't achieve, what we failed in, but very rare we noticing what we actually done good.
Exactly.
And it's very good habit for grounding as well, when we write down at the end of the day, okay, I can praise myself for this has been achieved, well done.
Exactly.
Right? And so from the point of energy maybe and space organizing in 2024, would you give us some advice as well?
But in 2024, we have the it's the year of the dragon. So it's basically the energy of the spring. You know, it's the dragon is linked with the month of April in the north hemisphere. So for sure, it's where we start rebuilding something. So it will be probably good to start already on the 21st of December to write down our goals for the new year.
Okay.
This is essential. Then the next year, the south directions has a very strong energy. So basically, all the homes should enrich the south area of the house with something we will discuss during our talk on the 17th of December.
18th of December. 17? At what time? 6 o'clock. Guys, yes. 17th of December at 6 o'clock.
Exactly.
We have live on Instagram.
Exactly.
About what to do on 21st of December in order to enrich our experiences in 2024.
Exactly. And as the energy, it will be so fast, I really push you to to create a plan already now for what you can do and what you should not do in 2024. So what does it mean? It means don't overstress your agenda. Because when the energy is too fast, the best things is slow down everything, even your social life, your business plans. Be very conscious, you see? So this is already something very important. And definitely on the 17th, some extra tips will be unveiled.
I'm looking forward to. Thank you very much, Cristiano, for coming and enlightening us about the energies of 2024. And we are looking forward to see you guys on 17th. Join us. It's going to be very interesting. Watch our Instagram account. The information will be there. And Happy New Year.
Thank you, Marina. Thank you, the Holistic Academy, and Happy New Year too.